Hi folks, Hill here with the first of our How to No-Hit Hollow Knight guides. For those of you that don't know, I am a Hollow Knight challenge runner. I've successfully no-hit any percent and I'm currently working on True Ending with a PB of 3 at time of recording. If you're considering or are currently running Hollow Knight no-hit, or you're trying to complete the Hall of Gods, then I've got all the juicy strats to have you slapping down those bosses flawlessly. And if these videos do help you in any way, please make sure to give the like button some attention, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel and get that notification bell ringing so you don't miss any of the uploads. First in line is Mr. Blobby himself, Soul Warrior. I'm going to come at this fight from 3 different angles, one for when you fight him as part of an any percent run, another for runs of True Ending or longer no-hit runs such as all bosses, and another if you're fighting him in Godhome, so I'll add notes in here and there where they apply to one of those 3 situations specifically. Soul Warrior's base game health is 300 and he gets a bump up to 1000 once he ascends to Godhome. Charms wise, I equip Fragile Strength and Shaman Stone for any percent, Shaman Stone again along with Spell Twister and Soul Eater for True Ending, and then my standard Godhome build of Shaman Stone, Unbreakable Strength, Soul Catcher, Spell Twister and Soul Eater. Nail damage is a pretty big factor in this fight. At this point in the any percent run, you have 14 nail damage thanks to a nail upgrade and Fragile Strength, but you don't have either of those in True Ending, so you only do 5 nail damage. And then with Unbreakable Strength in Godhome, a full pure nail, you have 32. So here's how many nail hits it would actually take to kill him purely using the nail for each of the 3 scenarios, which is why most of our damage are actually going to come from spells. Let's have a look at his moveset and we can see where we can bring the hurt. We've got the standard trifecta of Dive Slash, Dash Slash and Crystal Cast. But what makes this guy such a pain is these f***ers. And this is where the nail damage comes in. The Follies have a super awkward 13 health, which means they do die in 1 hit in Godhome and the any percent run, but it's 2 hits if you don't have Fragile Strength equipped in the any percent run, and it's 3 if you don't have Fragile Strength equipped in the True Ending run, which I don't. The best way to deal with them on any percent and Godhome is to simply kill them as early as possible. They spawn every 5 seconds, allowing you time to whack them, then lay some damage onto Soul Warrior himself. Then when you think the 5 seconds is nearly up, stay as close to the ground as you can. The Follies only spawn above this line, and you better believe they're going to spawn whether they're in the middle of your hitbox or not. For True Ending though, it becomes a bit more of an issue to deal with them owing to needing 3 nail hits, as we said, to bring them down. What I found best is to hit them once with a nail and then immediately fireball them to finish them off. The combination of Soul Eater and Spell Twister means that you get really close to a spell's worth of soul for every nail hit, and most of the time you can hit Soul Warrior with the same fireball cast. What to watch out for here is if Soul Warrior is about to dash or teleport into a dive, then concentrate on avoiding that first before you attack the Folly and let off your fireball. This is by far the hardest part of the fight to get used to. The Follies in combo with an awkward Crystal Cast from Soul Warrior can put you in some really tough spots. Avoid being directly under these lips at the side because it's super easy to bonk and get taught a lesson in poor positioning. The best place to be is either side of the middle of the arena. That way you can punish the teledive with a nail swing and a fireball double, and you've got plenty of room to avoid the dash attack and if he starts crystal casting. Your Shaman Stone powered Vengeful Spirit does 20 damage, so you only need to hit him with around 10 to 12 of these and the fight should be over pretty quick. Don't be afraid to unleash a few when he's walking around as well, as he's pretty easy to score a double hit on. For Godhome, Shade Soul does 40 damage and it's way easier to get doubles with. You've also got D-Dark for even more damage and those beautiful iframes, and Shade Cloak to get yourself out of most sticky situations. And that's about it. The example play now is a full clean True Ending run fight. There are a couple of additional strats that I don't personally use but could be helpful for you. I prefer Soul Eater, but you can use Fragile Strength, which means that the Follies then become 2 hits rather than 3, and you deal 8 nail damage rather than 5. But with the nail fireball method that I mentioned before, you end up killing them in 2 hits anyway, and I find that you generally have a lot more soul to work with. You can also implement D-Dive if you want. I do actually have it at this point in the run, but I find it breaks up your rhythm, and of course you don't get those lovely double hits. But then again, if you feel comfortable with it and you want to use it, great. If you've got any tips or there's any strats that you use that I haven't mentioned in this video, drop a comment and let me know what they are. And also, if there's a specific boss that you want to see covered in one of these videos, let me know in the comments as well, and I'll prioritise the most in demand. I do hope this guide has helped, and if you're thinking about running Hollow Knight no hit for the first time, or you've run any percent and you're looking at doing one of the longer runs, or you've got any questions whatsoever about no hitting, come and join me in the stream. I stream 3 times a week, the link's in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to have a chat and discuss anything that you want to. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves.